Yo, what is good, my anime people? What is good, yo? Attack on Titan final season. Let's get it. Uh, they are starting out with some very, very big and bold talk, and a talk that really does concern me about the future of how things are going to play out in our little area because with the first things really being understood that first of all, why are the the people who are the successors or supposed to be like candidates to be successors so close to the front line, man? If you want them to live, pull them back. They're going to die. That's one thing. The other part of that is it's weird to me that uh, every time we've seen like our wall pretty much and what it signified for our people within it is kind of getting thrown out the window when it comes down to this type of stuff. In the case of now we're learning what multiple upon multiple walls kind of have to go through. Um, and this battle that takes place just showcased how prepared they were against Titans, or at least how good their defenses are against them. And it looked like there was another town where the boats were coming onto a shore, where they could have came onto shore. It looked like there was a whole town there. So I'm honestly wouldn't be even surprised if that also is a thing where they wanted to wipe out this wall. Well, it doesn't make sense. I don't think this wall was completely covering that whole village back there, if it was one. But they had anti-tank like rockets and stuff like that to not even have their soldiers really out on the front line if it came down to Titans rushing the wall. I almost feel like their setup is one of the better ones for just normal Titans until they can have, the intelligence of these humans using them as a freaking drop site and just putting them not only inside the wall but pretty much using them as weapons in themselves when it came down to them just falling straight to the ground. But if you pay attention to the really small details, for first of all, I know some people, the elephant in the room is the armor titan looked kind of butt. The armor titan looked kind of butt cheeks. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys. Like that, that CGI, that animated style that they have to do for it, definitely is compensating for hopefully something in the near future, right? Like hopefully the reason why it looks the way it does in these couple of episodes is because they're really going to dial it all in towards the, big finale stuff. But think about it like this. If they're already doing this with the Iron Titan and the Beast Titan, excuse me, who also look kind of butt, um, I got Baki vibes from the Armor Titan. So I'm gonna keep a buck with you guys. Like this isn't anything towards the quality of what we've seen with the Armor Titan, the Beast Titan. So 100% with people if they're angry about that, if they don't even want to watch the show, because that's how picky some people are. They want it to stay the same way, knowing that it is at a new studio and everything. They still will check out this episode going into it, expecting it to be the old show that they know and love and how it looked. I will say the new characters are interesting. I wouldn't say that I'm overly excited to see what they're going to bring to the table, but I am excited to see why they're chosen, what um, what person is going to end up doing what, and if there is even a situation where they can uh they can all become titans somehow, right? Like all four of these people become different titans because supposedly they've had the most founders over anybody, right? So for them to have all these founders and not be able to um, not be able to take care of the things they were supposed to do and lost the Colossus and the female, who took those people? Like, that's the weird part of it. Oh, never mind, never mind. Sorry. I'm dumb. I'm really dumb. When I heard that, I was like, oh my god, they lost the female and the Colossus? When did they lose the. Oh, when did they lose the. Oh, this is the. Sorry, brain fart. But yeah, so it's very, very cool that we're back at it yet again. Attack on Titan looking pretty good when it's just humans on screen. I'm not gonna lie, I was fully immersed until they dropped Iron Armored Titan, and I should say CGI Armored Titan, and I was like, ooh, this is kind of like, even seeing him take damage wasn't as appealing. Like, there's something that can be said about uh, the small noticeable changes. Like, granted, there might be some people that are not even going to tell the difference, that aren't even going to really, it's not going to affect them even a single bit. But for the people like even myself, this is very distracting. And I just hope that all the characters I know and love aren't butchered scene wise just because of the animation studio chose to make someone else look cool over someone that probably deserves it or could had a much better moment if they spent time. And this is the other thing about it is like Attack on Titan is coming to an end. So this is the last chance for a lot of these characters to really do anything remotely hype, crazy, cool, or just do the thing they set out to do in the first place, which was, supposedly bring peace for their people so they don't have to worry about battling. They don't have to worry about anything outside of the walls and even kill all the Titans. So we'll see how it all pops off. I hope you guys are doing amazing. I will definitely talk to you sooner than later. With all that being said, Attack on Titan is back, and I really want to hear what you guys are feeling about this. Everything from the kids being the successors and how many successors they already have lined up for different Titans, all the way to how many more fortresses are they going to take down before they even try to attack the one where they lost the founder stuff, right? Or they lost Colossus, or they lost female. Why aren't those the places they're dropping these titans from the sky from? But all that being said, take care, everybody, and peace. This is my own created character, by the way. Levi's stepchild.